with the rebound, and now she has something to say.
And she walked
to
out.
Austin.
Oh, I thought she walked.
Guys, I am pumped up, okay, and also disappointed, saddened, and just a hint of outrage, okay. I just saw the Chicago Sky take on the Washington Mystics at their home court, the Washington Mystics, okay, in D.C., our nation's capital. And because the refs want to play in everybody's face, mainly Angel Reese's, okay, my Chicago Skyscrapers, the rest of them, they decided to give, in my opinion, okay, this is how I view the game, okay, y'all say what y'all want to say, okay, this is how I view it, okay, in today's game. They decided to give Shakira Austin 2 free throw shots when it's like 2.4 seconds left in the fourth and final quarter. She makes both free throw shots, and they ultimately win the game. The game concluded with the Washington Mystics having 81 points and my Chicago Sky having 79 points, okay? Angel Reese very much showed her frustration, okay, at the refs in this game, and I don't blame her. Again, like she talked about it last night, okay, the other night when it was us versus the Minnesota Lynx. The Minnesota Lynx was beating us up, guys. We were getting beat up, okay, pretty much underneath and around that rim, in the paint, by the, the 3-point line, the arc line, the free throw line. It didn't matter. And it's like nobody calls us. Nobody calls the fouls correctly, okay? They don't say, hey, so-and-so is getting jumped out there. Perhaps we should do something about it. Perhaps they are owed some free throw shots. I'm still proud of my Chicago Sky, even though we ultimately did get defeated in today's game, guys. Also, speaking of today's game, this game came on at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay, here in Ohio. I actually have a Zoom meeting, okay, for Legion vets at 2:30 p.m. It's now 2:08 p.m. I'm pleasantly surprised, okay? I've been up since 5 a.m. I jumped up out of bed at 5, okay? Almost 5:20 a.m. I ain't gonna lie, I hit the snooze twice on my freaking alarm clock. I went to the gym, worked out, got a good pump in. I might actually go back again today, okay? I might try to, do a little, train like a hybrid athlete, this little challenge, and actually train twice a day. And also, like, just eating really clean, just drinking a lot of water, like half a gallon of water per day. My skin is kind of clearing up, so it's like I'm liking what the results are giving me thus far. Usually, the freaking games for the WNBA for this season, also last season, they'd be at like 10 o'clock at night. Guys, last night, I saw my Dallas Wings. Okay, I did watch that game. I watched that game. I saw Dallas Wings get destroyed. Got destroyed by the Phoenix Mercury. I was gonna call it, but again, like after I yawned like 3-4 times consecutively in a row, I said, you know what, enough is enough. I just took a shower and went straight to bed. But guys, I'll probably do a video about it, the Dallas Wings getting defeated last night, because again, it's a lot to say about that game. Our rookies for the Dallas Wings, Dejanay Carrington still out due to that rib injury. It's a lot to be said. But first, back to the Chicago Sky versus Washington Mystics game that happened this morning. So the Chicago Sky in the first quarter scored 19 points. The Washington Mystics scored 22 points. The second quarter comes around. The Chicago Sky scores 16 points. The Mystics score 18 points. The third quarter, the Sky scored 19 points. The Washington Mystics score 16 points. And the fourth and final quarter, guys, both the Washington Mystics and Chicago Sky both scored 25 points. Let's break down the individual player statistics, okay, starting with the winners being the Washington Mystics. Sonia Citron, who we could have had if it wasn't for Jeff Pagliacca, okay, our current GM of the Chicago Sky, just smoking up whatever he's been smoking and just give her away for Errol Atkins, okay? Errol Atkins, again, guys, she actually won a championship with the Washington Mystics. It was nice to see her go up against her old team. She was even showing frustration towards the refs and the calls and stuff. It was just ridiculous, okay? Sonia Citron, guys, in today's game put up 13 points, had 3 assists and 8 rebounds. Kiki Arafin, we saw her take like a nasty face injury. She was holding her face. She was on the ground for so long, and the refs didn't care. I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad for Kiki Arafin. Shout out to Kiki, okay? She used to play right underneath Juju Watkins, okay, but alongside Juju Watkins, rather, right, at the USC, okay, that stands for University of Southern California for the Trojans, okay, for collegiate level basketball. I love to see her, live out her dreams, do her thing in the WNBA, the Big Girls Leagues, but she got hit. I forgot who it was from. I'm sure it wasn't done on purpose. It was an accident. Again, basketball is a contact sport. She was laid out on the ground for so long. The refs just continued to play. They didn't even call the freaking whistle until finally the ball was going to the other part of the court. They all get down there and all of the Washington Mystics players on the court were like, wait a minute, hold up, y'all. Something's not right with her. She's not getting up. Okay, finally, she had left. They helped her up. She leaves the locker room. She went to the locker room. She came back towards the end of the first quarter. So it was nice to see Kiki Arafin again, because that was very scary. Shakira Austin, okay, who, her and Angel Reese, seems as though they have a little rivalry going on, okay? That started off, I would say, either last season of the 2024 WNBA season, or even during Unrivaled, okay? Unrivaled League, okay, when they was down there in Miami, January through February, or January through March, they kind of was getting into it, okay, and I love it. Shakira Austin put up 15 points. She had 4 assists, and 8 rebounds. Brittany Sykes had 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Silk Sutton had 9 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Jade Melbourne had 7 points, 1 assist, 0 rebounds. Aaliyah Edwards had 8 points, 0 assists, 3 rebounds. Stephanie Dawson, who was not worth much if you ask me, she had 5 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Now for my Chicago Sky, okay? Through it all, okay? Come hail, come rain, come high water, etc., etc. Angel Reese was able to still get a double-double, okay, in today's game. She scored 22 points, had 4 assists, 15 rebounds. Michaela Amue, oh my God, I didn't know it was this bad. She only had 2 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Why? Elizabeth Williams had 20 points, had 1 assist, 7 rebounds. Ariel Atkins had 11 points, 5 assists, and 0 rebounds. Rachel Banham, guys, put up 13 points, had 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Kia Nurse had 8 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Rebecca Allen had 0 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Maddie Westbeld finally getting some minutes. She put up 3 points, had 0 assists, and 6 rebounds. Now let's break down and go over, okay, some overall team statistics and team stats for both teams. Okay, when it comes to rebounds, the Sky out rebounded them by just 1. Okay, Chicago Sky, we had 39 rebounds, whereas the Washington Mystics guys had 38 rebounds. When it comes to assists, we also out assisted them by just 1. Okay, we had 19 assists, they had 18. When it comes to steals, we were both even. We were tied at 8. When it comes to blocks, we only had just 1 more. Chicago Sky had 5 blocks, the Mystics had 4. When it comes to turnovers, unfortunately, we also outdid them. We had 16 team turnovers, whereas they had 13. When it comes to field goal percentages, okay, we outworked them. We had more efficiency. We had 45.0% field goal percentage, whereas they had 42.3%. When it comes to 3-point percentages, we were at 31.6%. We outperformed them. They had 26.7%. When it comes to the free throw, guys, free throw percentages, we also outdid them. We had 76%, whereas they were 54.8% accuracy, okay? We were supposed to win this game. Again, we're lacking Camila Cardoso. I believe she should be on her way back soon. Okay, we'll probably see her at least in one game by the end of this week, if not next week, right? Thank God. But even without Camila Cardoso, we were supposed to win this game. But the refs, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the referees. It's just so biased. Okay, and unfortunately, towards the other team when it comes to our Chicago Sky, the refs seem to have that whistle for the other team on lock. Whereas we, on the other hand, it's like we have to struggle and fight. We have to get, shot up pretty much to freaking get a freaking call. Guys, if you just go to WNBA.com and look at the statistics of this game, we were supposed to win this game. But again, the refs, being biased, okay, they allowed the Washington Mystics, they pretty much gave them this W. I actually thought we were going to go into overtime. I would have been more satisfied to say, like, you know what, give us 5 minutes of overtime play and just allow us to fight, okay, and really prove ourselves. But no, the freaking refs need to stop giving away the games. It's not about y'all. It's 5 versus 5. It shouldn't be 5 versus 8 or 5 versus 9. How many other refs there was in this game? I think it was like 3 or 4. This is ridiculous. Again, I understand Angel Reese's frustration, and enough has been enough.